Okay, hi everyone. We are going to start with a little story today, and it's called Think Like Theo. And this is Theo.
Hi. He's purring.
He's just purring for everyone. So, awesome. So now you just got a little visual of who Theo is and what this story is going to be about. Okay, so Theo is a 12-week-old kitten, and he is mental. He runs about like an absolute lunatic, and he's got the most immense energy ever. He climbs the curtains and is so inquisitive that nothing in the house goes unturned. Theo doesn't overthink anything. He sees what he wants and he goes for it. He doesn't mind if he falls off the piano for the 5th time that day, or if he gets stuck upside down the side of the sofa. If Theo needs to rest, he'll take a nap, anywhere, anytime. He won't feel guilty about needing to rest, and he won't think, what if I take more cat naps than other cats? Theo loves to play. If there's a feather being waved about, there's a feather over there. Like so. He'll keep going for it until he's got it. He doesn't think, I've been trying for 2 minutes to get this feather and it's not happened yet. Maybe it's just not meant to be for me. He just keeps going for it until he's got it. If Theo wants food, he's going to let you know about it. In fact, that's all he will talk about. He won't worry that you'll judge him for being hungry. He's going to talk about it until he gets it. Theo loves a good routine. In the wild, cat's routine is hunt, catch, kill, eat. Theo's routine might look a little different from that, but his day flows. He's never in doubt as to what's happening next, and anything extra that happens in the day, he can take in his stride because it never throws him off course. We all need to be more like Theo. So here are some life lessons that I took from Theo. Energy. Fuel your body, your mind, and think about what gets you going. This is going to be different for everyone. Some people love exercise and going for a 10K run in the morning. Misha, I'm looking at you. And Kirsten, you're both really athletic, actually. But going for a big run might be your thing that makes you get back and go, yes, like I feel amazing. If I did that, I'd die and I'd be taken out for the whole day. So you need to think about what gets you going. Is it listening to music? Is it doing a meditation? Is it sitting quietly? Like, what gets you feeling good and energetic? 2, never overthink. When was there ever a situation that was helped by overthinking? And there's a difference between overthinking and having careful thought and consideration. I always think, definitely you need to think things through, think about, what you're going to do. But the minute you start overthinking, it's never going to serve you. And I think it's always really helpful to write down that worst case scenario. And that's when you know that you've stopped it there. You're not going to keep overthinking because you've written down what's the worst that could possibly happen. If it's not death, do it. Okay, number 3, rest, don't quit. And again, it's easy to compare ourselves to other people, but it doesn't serve us. So try not to do it. And it's okay to have a rest and to know when you need to take a break, but also know when actually doing the work and the action is going to energize you more. Because I think the longer that we can be out of the game or longer that we're not doing stuff, actually that can play on our mind, and then getting back into it is harder. So rest, but never quit. Okay, number 4. Why do we say that we work? Why not play? And I was watching Theo earlier, and we're like playing with the feather. Here it is again, in case you didn't see it before. Playing with this feather, yeah? And he's going for it, and he's really going for it, like scrabbling, like messy, like trying to get it. And the feather is Theo's goal. That's all he's thinking about in that moment is, I'm going to get that feather off of you no matter what. And it's not pretty. He doesn't just, got it. He's like all over the place until he's got it. But we'd never say, oh, he's working really hard for that. Oh, he's really going for that goal. Woo! Never seen a cat work so hard. It's like, he's playing, he's having the best time. It's really messy and he's like on a curtain and he's got one leg and one eye open, but he's going for it and he's playing. And that is what I think, in our businesses, your goal might be DM, it might be AM, it might be something completely different, like fitness related or work related, whatever. Work. Ugh. But why do we call it that? Why don't we think of it as playing full out and just going for it in what we're doing? Okay. Talk about what you want to anyone who will listen, even if it's yourself. What you think about, you bring about fact, and it's a fact because Oprah says it. So if you're thinking about something and you're thinking about it all the time and you're talking about it all the time, you're going to bring it about, good or bad. So again, watch what you're saying to yourself, about other people, everything that we're putting into our heads. And then routine. It's just a fact, again, it's my opinion that this is a fact, that if you've got a good routine, whether it's a morning routine or a time that you do your asks or a time that you're practicing your presentation or a time that you do your exercise, if you're in a routine, we feel like we're in flow. And it doesn't have to be so regimented that it's like, if I'm 10 minutes out, the day's ruined. But just if I've got those steps that I'm going to do every single day, we feel better. I was literally, like Misha was literally just saying this, that she's getting her stuff ready tonight for her miracle morning so that when she wakes up, it's all ready to go. Things are laid out, it's all sorted. And when we do that, it's so much easier to just do it. And actually, I remember one thing that Sarah Law said, which was, you only have a set amount of willpower in the day. And the more decisions that you have to make chips away at your willpower. So, for example, if you wake up in the morning and you have to choose what you wear, you're like, okay, just go for this. And then you have to work out what you're going to have for breakfast. And you're not doing the 30-day plan because, you didn't commit to it. And then you're like, oh God, what should I have for breakfast? Oh, I'm not really sure. Okay, I don't know. And then it's like this weird quarantine time. So we're like, what shall I do today? I've got no idea. I didn't write my to-do list. Netflix it is. Okay, so the more decisions that you have to make in the day, your willpower starts up here. And then by midday, if you've had to have made loads of decisions already, it's down here. Whereas if the night before, you've laid out your clothes, got your stuff ready for your miracle morning, you're doing the 30-day plan, or you're not even doing the plan, you know what you're going to have for breakfast, you've got your stuff ready, then already you haven't had to make any decisions in that day, you've just done it, just action points that you've done. And I started talking about that because routine. If you're in a routine, you've got less things that you need to think about of, what am I going to do next? I don't know. Okay. And that is actually it. So that is everything. And that is what I learned from Theo today. So just to finish off, is some housekeeping, which we all know anyway, but it's good to remind ourselves. Adriana Stipek, is the amazing RVP that we've got the incentive call with, and she's only 19, which is epic. And why that is cool, so I thought 2 reasons why this is quite cool. One, obviously being young and having achieved that is amazing. But 2, what I really thought was, okay, well, unless she's an influencer, which when I looked online, she doesn't have tens of thousands of followers, like her network is probably going to be similar to ours. Yeah. So hearing from someone who has built this through graft and short bursts of a lot of work is really inspiring for all of us, because it doesn't matter what age you are, whether you're 19 or whether you're 96. If you've built a business within a year that looks like this, you're going to have had to do a lot of work to get there. So she's just going to be amazing to hear from. So to earn that, it is 150 QV sign up or 250 PQV before the 26th, I think. Is that right? 26th? I think so. I think it's the 26th. And product events. Lucy has just put up an amazing thing of 15-minute scripts for product events that show the price, the full price, and the PC price. So definitely take a look at those. Oh, 29th! Ages to earn it. Amazing. It's done. Everyone can do that. That's awesome. Okay, so the incentive is running between yesterday till the 29th, which is great. And yeah, product events, like Lucy was saying this morning, if you haven't got anything booked in the diary on a certain day, Kirsten, do you want me to unmute you? No.
What's that?
Sorry, something just flashed up and I was like, what's happening? No. The product events that Lucy has put up, if you haven't got anything booked in the diary, team up with someone and do a product event. Again, Misha, I keep picking on Misha, but I saw your live the other day with Hayley and that was really cool. Like 2 people on, I think it makes it more interesting for people to see different faces as well. And that is everything. Be more like Theo. I'm just going to stop recording.